Primary memory. It is the essential component of a computer system. Essential component, that means main part of a computer system. Without this memory, computer useless, right? So it is the temporary memory, so it can't store the data in the permanently. It is also called main memory or internal memory because it is inside of the CPU, so that's why it is called internal memory. How it will go? CPU can interact primary memory directly. For which purpose? To perform the read or write operations. Whenever you are entering some data through the input device. So this data first will loaded in the primary memory, then afterwards it will go to the ALU part. In the CPU parts, ALU and CU. CU's part is control of these data. Whenever it's passing the values and passing or fetching, whenever result also it will generate, that times also it will control it. CPU's every part I explained very well one by one, ALU, CU and register. So in the primary memory has three types. One, register, second, cache memory, third is RAM. Register has the fixed storage data. So only to the limited data can store it, then afterwards cache and then afterwards RAM. So all three comes to the primary memory itself. So primary memory's work is whenever computer is started or software application is launched, that times that required program and data loaded into the primary memory before processing. Means before going to the CPU, everything is loaded to the primary memory. Then afterwards, this primary memory and CPU can direct interact to each other. Now, types of primary memory. Primary memory has two types, RAM and ROM. RAM, random access memory. This is the volatile memory. Volatile memory means to store the data temporarily while computer is working. Yes, whenever you are working in the computer system, so that data stored where? In the RAM itself. It is faster than secondary memory. Why it is faster than? Because RAM is temporary memory and every data is loaded into the primary memory itself, and from here generate the result very easily. Just like if you are going to the school, whenever you are going to the school, you have a school bag, right? In this school bag, you have some books and some books in your room, right? In your room also some book is there. If teacher is asking for maths book, okay, maths book, if it is inside of the bag, then what happens? Easily you can take out and read this chapter, right? Whatever ma'am is explaining and whatever ma'am has given the instruction, that one you can follow. If it is in your room, then it will take time, okay? Then you will, from the schools, you will go to the room, you will take these books, then come to the again in the school, and then afterwards you will read it, this data. So it will take time. So the same things here, in your school is your, what is that? Your RAM. The school is your RAM and this is your room is secondary memory. So whenever data is inside of the RAM, so that's why fetching part is quickly. So it's faster, that is why. And secondary memory, if data is there, so that's why it is slower. Why? Because it takes time to go there, then find this data, then receive it, then again come back to the primary memory, and then afterwards you can display it, right? Through the rooms you cannot display to your teacher. Then through the room, then after the room afterwards you come to the again school, then afterwards you can display, right? So that's why it is faster than secondary memory. So RAM has two types, static RAM and dynamic RAM. Static RAM, static random access memory. RAM full form is random access memory. It is made of flip-flops. Okay, which one? SRAM. It is faster access time than DRAM. It will compare in both of them, so it is faster than dynamic RAM. And for which purpose it will use? It is used for specialized applications. Some specialized applications, whenever you will develop it, that times SRAM is required. DRAM, full form is dynamic random access memory. It is made of transistor and capacitor. See, static RAM made of flip-flops, but dynamic RAM made of transistor and capacitor. It is slower than SRAM and it is used in the primary storage for most of the computer. That means suppose in my laptop or your personal computer, so that place which RAM you are using? Dynamic RAM. Okay, just only for storing the primary storage data. And this SRAM where we will use for specialized applications. Now come to the ROM. ROM is also a primary memory, but it is a non-volatile memory. Full form is read-only memory. To perform read-only memory, through the name through the full form you can understand that only to the read operations. It performs only to the read operation, but it stores the data permanently. Which type of data it will store? Whatever contains are rarely changed. Which type of data can rarely get? Just like our bootloader. Bootloader, it will load to the operating system into primary memory. Okay, so it is the startup program. Whenever we are starting, you can see that booting the program has written. Okay, so this is the bootloader. It is the ROM because it is pre-written instruction. To store some pre-written instruction. Which one? This bootloader, it is a pre-written instructions is there. Sometimes you can see that here through the examples also will understand that some data already written and this data only you can read it. Just like manual boot, whenever you purchase any device, device that means any machine, your washing machine, TV, so that means manual book is given, right? So that is the pre-instruction is given, just one only you can read it. So that type of data is called ROM, read-only memory. So read-only memory has three types: PROM, EPROM, EEPROM. PROM, P means programmable read-only memory, programmable. So it is one-time programmable. That means if you have written in the one time, then afterwards you can't change it. Okay, it is the user programmable memory. It is user programmable memory. Once the chip has been programmed, recorded information cannot be changed. Once, that means once if you have program, then afterwards you cannot be changed. So examples we will see CD-ROM, DVD-ROM. So where is the CD-ROMs? In the game CD is there. E-books has given. So this is the examples of programmable read-only memory. And more examples, CDR, R for recordable, okay. So one times write it and read many times and can't be erase this data also. This also come to the programmable read-only memories example, right? EPROM means erasable programmable read-only, erasable. You can erase it and reprogram it. But how can you erase it? Erase by ultraviolet light or radiation. Through the ultraviolet light or radiations you can erase that program and full information it will erase one time. Okay, not selective information. Just like suppose if you have two pages, for example, I am telling that in this page, in the one line you have a mistake, but in the erasable programmable read-only memory, it erases both the pages. Okay, that means full information it will erase it, not selective data. So erase and chip can be reprogrammed to record different information using a special PROM program. How you will write? Through the special programmable read-only memories program. Through the programmable read-only memory, from here you can write it, but erase it by the ultraviolet ray and erase full program. Remember, erase full program, full information, not in the specialized. Now come EEPROM, electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. So electrically, that means erased by electric signals, and selective by, so selective information can be erased. Here has a facility, selective informations we can erase it. Just like in the two pages is given, I told that suppose in the first page one line only the mistake. So here you can only this selective data you can erase it and reprogram it, right? So this is the best one. This is the best one. But first, which ROM is there available? That time, that is programmable. Programmable, that means once you can program it, then afterwards you can't erase it, right? EPROM, you can erase it through the ultraviolet ray, and you can reprogram it, but it will erase in the full information. EEPROM, electrically erasable. So electrically erasable, that means it will erase by the electric signals in the selective informations you can erase it and reprogram it. So this is the types of memory.